नाम तो सुना होगा।
Mauritius. Today, on this great occasion, we're gathered to witness the 30 years legacy of the Mauritius IFC. Mauritius' success history is spread over centuries. Our history begins around 900 AD, when Arab sailors first visited African islands for earlier trades. While the Arabs discovered the islands in the 10th century, Europeans started to cast their eyes to the east at the end of the 15th century. This is how Mauritius emanated as a strategic location for trade. Mauritius was successfully occupied by the Dutch, French, and British. Mauritius became independent on the 12th of March, 1968. As a monocrop economy with a high reliance on sugarcane and exposed to the whims of nature, there was a need to adapt, evolve, and diversify. Irrespective of all challenges, we've always stood strong and resilient for generations to come. Things turn out the best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. In the 1970s, Mauritius stepped into the manufacturing sector. Foreign investors started to look toward Mauritius, which resulted in the creation of the Export Processing Zone, EPZ. While the manufacturing sector was booming, the pristine beaches, turquoise waters, the natural and serene landscapes also charmed tourists. In parallel, the tourism sector also took off. In the late 80s, there was a wind of change. The Stock Exchange of Mauritius was set up in 1989. Mauritius's advantageous location between Africa and Asia established a network of treaties and double tax agreements with India and African countries, and has made Mauritius a gateway to fund investment in those areas, which positioned the island as an offshore hub for the world. In 1992, great minds came together to position Mauritius for cross-border activities through the introduction of the Mauritius Offshore Business Activities Act, MOBAA, and to launch our global business sector. We were determined to take each and every one along with us in our journey towards success, providing opportunities in new service industries. We saw the setting up of management companies, accountancy firms, and firms to service international clients. Adapting to change was our motto. To reinforce our position as an offshore hub, we created a conducive ecosystem to attract international banks to set up in Mauritius. In the 1990s, when the world economy was changing, we started the setting up of international banks to service the new pillar of the economy. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. In the 2000s, Mauritius embarked on a transformation journey with the view of establishing a more stable and reputable financial center. In 2001, the Financial Services Commission, FSC, was set up to regulate and supervise all non-banking financial services. The continued and accelerated growth of the financial services industry would be mandated by the creation of this unified regulator for the insurance, pension, global business, capital market, and funds. In 2007, the Financial Services Act was adopted and refined in 2010. It simplified the regulatory regime of the global business sector by distinguishing between Mauritian companies conducting business in Mauritius, domestic companies, and those conducting business outside Mauritius. We've since then embarked on a strategy to further graduate Mauritius into a full-fledged international financial center. The Mauritius IFC today is built upon three pillars: cross-border investment, cross-border corporate banking and private banking, and wealth management. In Africa, Mauritius has been ranked first by several prestigious organizations for World Bank Ease of Doing Business, Global Competitiveness Report, Best Countries for Business, according to Forbes, and is ranked 39th globally. Economic Freedom of the World Report. Mo Ibrahim Index of African Governance. Index of Economic Freedom, Global Innovation Index. It is said, if you wish to go fast, go alone. But if you wish to go far, go together. Mauritius is now a member of international regulatory bodies such as the OECD, ESAA-MLG, IAIS, FACTA, IOSCO, and many more. A dedicated ministry was set up in 2015 to look at the financial services sector and to transform Mauritius into a competitive and reputable international finance center, anchored on principles of good governance and best practices. Mauritius has grown exponentially as one of the leading countries in the African region, mainly due to the global business sector. Our GDP contribution in the financial services sector has grown to 13.9% in 2021. We're employing over 15,000 people in banks and management companies. We also witnessed the growth of insurance and pensions, law and accounting firms. Together, we are on a journey to be the indispensable partner to our business. Together, as a team, we are enabling MIFC with efficiency and effectiveness. The greatest moment comes when we all grow together as one. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. In 2020, we were faced with a new challenge, a global pandemic. The world came to a standstill, and 2020 was a difficult year for our economy. Nevertheless, the financial services sector remained resilient and experienced growth. Mauritius also encountered some challenges from international institutions like the OECD, FATF, and EU. Nevertheless, we remained focused and determined to overcome them. The financial sector worked together with trust and commitment. The tree was slightly bent, but didn't fall. Our vision is to remain one of the main pillars of the economy, with the collaboration of the public and private stakeholders. We must embrace challenges and burn it as fuel for our journey. The Mauritius IFC is unique and differentiates itself from other IFCs around the world. We wish to thank our people, partners, and government for showing faith during difficult times in our potential and our visions. Thank you for giving us hope to grow our nation further. Last year, against all odds, we have achieved many financial records. We've scaled new heights of success. We bring our best work forward when working as a team. We thrive together, and we can't wait to further grow together in the years to come as one team, one nation. We have achieved to become a clean, transparent, and trustworthy jurisdiction, Mauritius IFC, of substance and repute. We achieved significant numbers the last few years. 13.9% of financial and insurance activities nationally, having monetary intermediation of 7.1%, financial leasing and other credit granting of 0.6%, and insurance, reinsurance, and pension of 2.2%. Our financial services sector has been driving the change for the country, and Mauritius IFC is closely linked to the development of the economy. The future of this sector looks promising, with new products and services such as blockchain, virtual assets, ESG, green funds, impact investment, family office, and many more. During the last 30 years of the Mauritius IFC, we witnessed success and faced critical challenges as well. Now, the IFC is revamping itself and embarking on a fintech journey, as well as crafting an economic, social, and governance framework for the financial services sector. With this one step, we're getting closer to our vision of the future. The world is evolving rapidly, and so is the financial services sector. So, let us learn to adapt to change and create a better future for our generations to come. We've come a long way, but we believe that this is only the beginning for Mauritius' financial services sector. Let's aim higher. Let's achieve bigger. Let's thrive together. Mauritius IFC.
I hope you liked it, and if you do, then please share this video and subscribe to my channel Rahul Arya. Follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for all the love and support. This is Rahul Arya signing off.